All right, this is pretty funny. For days, Elon Musk and his apologists in the Republican Party and right wing media have said that if we really care about transparency and we really want to know what Musk and Doge are up to, just go to the Doge website. Unfortunately, people have been using that website to brutally troll and publicly humiliate Elon Musk because the website has been so poorly designed that people have been able to access its code and publish fake updates on the website, and we have to talk about it. But before we do, if you end up liking this video and you want to support the channel, please be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and alert bells before you go. All right, friends, this is pretty funny. Again, it calls into question Elon Musk's genius, his competence, and the amount of trust Donald Trump and elected Republicans and some portion of MAGA are inclined to give him. But before we get to the trolling and humiliation of Musk, I want to remind you about what Elon Musk had to say about transparency and the importance of the Doge website.
The White House says that you will identify and excuse yourself from any conflicts of interest that you may have. Does that mean that you are, in effect, policing yourself? What are the checks and balances that are in place to ensure that there is accountability and transparency?
Well, we actually are trying to be as transparent as possible. In fact, we post our actions to the Doge handle on X and to the Doge website. So all of our actions are maximally transparent. In fact, I don't think there's been, I don't know of a case where an organization has been more transparent than the Doge.
Maximally transparent. He doesn't know of a single organization that is more transparent because, well, they post everything to the Doge handle on Twitter and to the Doge website. So again, the Doge website is significant. It's essential. Put a pin in that. But it's not just Musk. It's also his apologists and right-wing media like Martha McCallum on Fox News. This is what she told liberal Fox News commentator Jessica Tarlov within the past 48 hours.
But the real issue here is that he's talking a big game about transparency, but he's not being transparent himself. This idea that Elon Musk shouldn't have to do financial disclosures like everybody else who's working in the government is ludicrous.
They're
the New
all
York
over
Times,
the Doge website.
Also, when you pull it up, it's empty right now. And President Trump.
So again, Martha McCallum, no, of course there's transparency, the Doge website, Jessica. And Jessica had to remind her, well, actually at the time, the Doge website is blank because it was hastily created after Musk said, oh, just go to the website. And they were like, oh, okay. And if you have any questions or doubts about how slapdash and ad hoc this is, look no further than this report. Internet trolls exploit design flaw in Elon Musk's Doge website to push fake updates. These, quote, experts left their database open, RORO. Internet pranksters exploited a design flaw that left the back end of Elon Musk's freshly designed Doge website open to push fake updates that mocked the site. Doge.gov was launched this week after Musk told reporters Tuesday during an Oval Office press briefing that his Department of Government Efficiency is, quote, trying to be as transparent as possible. So again, he was full of shit. He lied to you. That website was created after the fact because he is not maximally transparent. Otherwise, the website would have been created, functional, and secure in advance. The Doge.gov website is designed to serve as a rudimentary information hub, mirroring posts from the Doge X account and displaying data about the cuts implemented to the federal workforce. Two independent developers who spoke to 404 Media on the condition of anonymity, however, discovered that the site's backend is wide open, allowing third parties to edit and send updates directly to its live pages. One contributor took full advantage of this vulnerability, leaving messages such as, this is a joke of a .gov site, and these experts left their database open. So we'll actually go to the 404 website since they are 404 articles, since they broke the news. This is what one of the key personnel at 404 reported. New from 404 Media, anyone can push updates to the Doge.gov site. Two sources independently found the issue. One made their own decision to deface the site. This is the reporting from it. So funny. The Doge.gov website that was spun up to track Musk's cuts to the federal government is insecure and pulls from a database that can be edited by anyone, according to two separate people who found the vulnerability and shared it with 404 Media. One coder added that at least two database entries that are visible on the live site and say this is a joke of a .gov site, and these experts left their database open. So funny. Doge.gov was hastily deployed, again after Musk told reporters Tuesday that it was supposed to be as transparent as possible. They're the ones who broke the story. But here's the funny thing. Obviously, again, it's humiliating and trollish to Musk, who is the ultimate troll. He loves to troll people, at least when he's on social media. So him being out-trolled and humiliated in this way is just chef's kiss beautiful. Please keep it up. But also you think, okay, well, its design vulnerabilities notwithstanding, how useful is the Doge site? Well, not very. As Art Candy points out on Twitter, the Doge website is just a feed of a few posts from Twitter, none proving any sort of fraud whatsoever. What a joke. And she's right. It is basically a mirror of the Doge Twitter feed. It's a redundant. See, here's what's funny. Here's what's funny about this. You could easily make the argument that this is actually a demonstration that Doge once again doesn't know what the hell it's doing. You'll recall that it initially had two heads, two co-leaders, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. Pretty redundant and unnecessary, inefficient by definition, so it kind of undermined its own credibility there. They eventually pushed Vivek Ramaswamy out so that Musk could command Doge unilaterally. But if this website really doesn't offer anything meaningfully different from the Twitter feed, why even have it up? Again, an unnecessary redundancy that doesn't prove maximal transparency. See, Elon Musk and his surrogates in the media really strongly indicated that the website would substantiate the claims of the cuts and evidence of the cuts. They are nowhere to be found. They're nowhere to be found. You think to yourself, okay, that's fine. We'll just click the menu and go to savings. We can do that. Let's do that. Receipts coming soon, no later than Valentine's Day. Hate to tell you, but the time of recording, it's Valentine's Day. So let's be clear about what's going on. They're missing their own deadlines. They have multiple unnecessary redundancies. This site was created after the fact because it wasn't planned. It was so hastily slapdash put together that internet trolls were able. I don't even want to say penetrated because it implies that they had to breach something. It sounds like the door was left wide open and the welcome mat rolled out for them to troll Elon Musk and Doge. This is a joke. Just like the entire enterprise as conceived by Musk is a joke. It really is. Now, of course, bad faith MAGA Republicans say, well, that just means you don't want government efficiency. No, it's bullshit. As a matter of fact, we have institutions within the government which very often successfully roots out government inefficiencies and waste and fraud and abuse. For example, inspectors general. These are individuals with offices that operate politically independently. They've gone after Democrats and Republicans and report waste, fraud, and abuse. The Trump administration employed them. Republicans employed them. Of course, you all don't care about that if you're MAGA, right? Because it's just really about what Donald Trump wants in the moment, and anything that happened prior to that doesn't matter to you. But Donald Trump went around and fired a bunch of inspectors general, because he doesn't want politically independent oversight of waste, fraud, and abuse. He wants politically aligned people who nominally serve him, even though you could easily make the case that Elon Musk is puppeting Donald Trump rather than the other way around. So none of this makes any sense whatsoever. Doge, by way of Elon Musk, has been busted in multiple conspiracy theories and multiple lies. They haven't substantiated their claims. It's a bad faith effort from its very beginning. And so no, I don't give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm not obligated to. A sane person should refuse to give Doge the benefit of the doubt, particularly in light of clumsy, stupid, dishonest things that we've seen from Elon Musk and Doge. And so watching this just is kind of a microcosm of what Doge is. Again, missing deadlines, slapdash, ad hoc, scrambled, half-baked, and given the amount of unfettered, unprecedented access that Elon Musk has had. I mean, my God, we actually learned that even though the Trump administration said, these Doge kids, they were only given read-only permissions to top secret, top sensitive Treasury data. Our social security numbers and home addresses and personal information, they were only given read-only data, which is bad enough, right? That actually doesn't make you feel better. But actually, it turns out, upon further investigation, they were accidentally given admin privileges, as was initially reported, to alter the code. So they're incompetent there or dishonest there, one of the two. Those are the only objective options there. It's just been an abject failure from the beginning. And we have to point that out because they are desperate for you to believe otherwise. But again, this further undermines the notion of the Doge website, its utility, its use as a maximally transparent organ, and it further humiliates Elon Musk. So be sure to spread the word. In the meantime, let me know what you think in the comments.